Good morning. My name is Tina Kavergich. Thank you for joining me. I am Northern Stamper and I'm wearing this hat for a certain reason. I want to say that I'm very excited. I'm putting up my Christmas tree today. I am so excited. And this is going to be my Christmas decorating hat. So, love it. I read recently that they did a survey, and those that have put up their Christmas tree early are happier longer during the Christmas season than those that place them up like the night before. So I thought, I am definitely going to see if that is true. I'm putting up my Christmas tree today with my decorating hat. What do you think of that? Anyways, thank you for joining me. As I said, my name is Tina Kavergich. I'm a Canadian independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located just east of Toronto in a small town called Ajax. And if you're checking in from anywhere in Canada or in North America or even further, great. Thank you for joining me. Comment below on where you're from. And let's get started. I don't know if I can't quite see the comments. My video here things doesn't always seem to like me, so I don't know. So bear with me. So if I don't comment to your comments, it's not that I'm ignoring you. It's just that I can't see them. Anyways, thank you for joining me. And today we are going to be doing some great cards with some beautiful gray and white and black designer series paper. And this is called Peaceful Place, and it goes along with a suite called Peaceful Cabins. It is just absolutely gorgeous. Let me show you this. It is great paper. And if you've joined me with the Take Along Tuesdays, your package will look like this, and it says November the 16th. So I hope today is November the 16th. I'm pretty sure it is November the 16th. And so you'll want to get that package. And the colors we're going to be using in this is either smoky slate or basic gray. So those are the two colors, or actually it's just one color that we're going to be using. So have that along. And don't forget to have your adhesive. I'm just checking comments here. Oh, there are comments. Oh, apparently that one. Oh, stop. Okay, I can see comments now. All right, good morning, Joan and Sharon and Diane and Carol. Caroline, thank you for joining me. Yes, Caroline, Sandra, isn't this a great hat? Christmas tree hat. Gotta love it. Always gotta have a hat for any day. So, as I mentioned, we're going to be doing Peaceful Place, and I just love this paper. So I gotta tell you, when I looked in the catalog, at first, this was one of the designer series paper I thought, I am not gonna like, I'm not gonna buy, I'm not gonna, whatever. I do a paper share, and what I found out was during the paper share that once I got this paper and I saw it in person, it ended up to be one of my two favorite. So you can't always judge a book by its cover or a paper in the catalog. So you know what? Paper shares are the way to go. Get a little bit of everything. I just got the new catalog, and there will be a paper share starting, and I've already calculated it out and everything like that. The papers in the catalogs do not represent how gorgeous they absolutely are. So this one has flecks of silver. I don't know if you can tell, but it's got flecks of silver. Let's see if you can see that. It is absolutely stunning. And the great thing about this one, look, there's 4 6x6 already. And all you have to do to create a card, cut it in half, get a little piece of this, and put on a sentiment, and it's ready. Or maybe even add a little bit of ribbon, and it's done. It is fantastic. Gotta tell you, love it. But I think out of all the papers, I like this one the best with the little cabins on it. Isn't it gorgeous? The reason is, if you look really close, there's a little fox sneaking by the houses in the snow. And I think that's really cute. So that's what we're going to be creating today. So grab your package on November the 16th. Oh, good morning, Liz. I'm glad you could join me. And if you're interested, it is in the mini catalog. If you don't have a catalog, let me know. I'll mail one out to you. Oh, there it is. and it is located on page 37. And this is a full suite. You can either just get the papers, which work great for creating quick, fast, super duper gorgeous cards for Christmas, or you can get the stamp set and the dies that go with it. Absolutely love it. Like I say, never judge paper by the catalog. Okay, so I wanted to let you know, page 37. The 12 by 12 package is $20, and that you need shipping and tax on top of that. But do you know what today is? Today is a super exciting day. Gotta say, Stampin' Up! has really done it. Today is the day that if you need supplies, paper, like cardstock or inks or dies, today is the day to purchase them. They have them on sale. So they have the inks, I think it's 10%, or sorry, cardstock 10%, or inks 10%. The other one is 15%, and dies are 20% off. Grab them today. Go through your stock and see what you need. If you don't have anything, this is the time to grab the starter kit. And if you stock up just on cardstock, ink, and dies, you're going to have actually more money to spend. So Stampin' Up! Has offered for the month of November, they've dropped the starter kit price from $135 down to $100 that you pay. But if you join today and stock up on cardstock and inks, you actually get more for your money. So that's what you want to stock up with on today. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, stock up on cardstock and inks. This is what you want to do. I'm telling you, it's the best strategy, the best bang for your buck. Choose $165 worth of product. So that means, like, choose all of the inks that you can get. At this point, if you do choose like a color family, it is on back order, so they're having shipping issues with that. Single ink pads are available, but it's the ones just in the color family that that you buy all together. They're having some issues with that. I don't know why, but just to let you know. So look at some the ink colors that you like. If you need some help, drop me an email at northernstamper@gmail.com. I'll be happy to either video chat or email you with trying to choose what is the best for you. Okay, so grab that, $100, and then you get even more for your money. So join my team. We have a lot of fun. So excuse me, pardon me. And so that is the starter kit. Can't go wrong with that when you do your supplies. So what's that? Also, I wanted to let you know I got a couple of spots left for bingo, and I thought, oh, you know what? I have not given a giveaway on one of my Facebook Lives, so I thought, I'm going to do this. So I have a retired bingo game coming up on December the 10th, and what I decided to do is anybody that has signed up for the retired bingo on December the 10th will be placed in a draw and be able to win this decorated notepad and get an extra bingo ticket in their package. So I got a couple of spots left, $20. It is $20. You have fun. I make the cards for you, send them out so we can do them all together. It's a lot of fun for it's very inexpensive, $20. Get lots of prizes. I don't know if you can see them back there. Anybody that's in the December the 10th bingo game, I will put you in a draw that you can get an extra ticket and get this fantastic little kind of designed notepad so you can write all your wish lists on it. And so I thought, well, I did that for the December the 10th bingo. Why not do that for the New Year's bingo too? So New Year's bingo gets the same deal, but they get a bigger pad and a bingo ticket. So December 31st, I'm going to have a bingo game from 1 o'clock, and that's Eastern time. And we're going to do some cards and play some bingo and win lots of prizes. So make sure you're in for the draws for either the 10th or the 31st. If you have any questions, drop me an email, northernstamper@gmail.com. So you want an extra bingo ticket, this is how to get it. Okay, so I'm going to do that draw when the list is full. So that I only got a couple of spots for the December the 10th, so join me on that. What else do I have? Oh yes, this weekend was a conference. Love it because we got to see the new stuff coming out in January. And oh my goodness, you should see what I have coming up for you in January. Lots of classes, lots of ideas. Fantastic. So that's one of my favorite things to do is to see what's coming out. And I started getting all these great ideas. You know how I get my ideas is I'm napping on the couch. So you know I've got a lot of ideas coming. So anyways, all right, let's get started with our creating our Takeaway Tuesday. Does everybody have their packages? I know we have, there were about 12 of us for November, so hopefully you got your package. If not, you're watching it on replay, so you're going to get your package. December is absolutely full. Actually, that's not true. I have one package left for December, and that one I had created, I think it was, I think I did over 20 packages, so that I've got one package left. So snag that up, okay? So get your package marked November the 16th. Okay, so you got that ready? All right, so let's go. And of course, you need one stamp set with sentiment. So I'm going to use, are you surprised? I know you're surprised. Christmas to Remember. My favorite stamp set out of all from the mini catalog. If you're going to buy one stamp set, buy this one. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. Christmas to Remember. Oh, I love it. So, anyways, what we're going to do. All right, I'm going to place you up on the camera mount, so if you kind of get a little queasy on rides, you might not want to look at this point. I will do my best. Hold on, ladies. Okay. Hopefully this will go well and nobody gets cut off. There we go. Look at, I did it. Oh, oh, yay. How exciting, how exciting. So it worked well. All right. So Northern Stamper, drop me an email, northernstamper@gmail.com. This still looks a little off, so let's move this around. There we go. Okay, I don't want to move the camera too much, just in case. So as I said, I'm using Christmas to Remember. Okay, and we're going to get our package. Takeaway Tuesday, crafting with Northern Stamper, and that's what you want to get. Oh, Dorothy keeps missing the videos and games day. Oh, yes, but you know what? A lot of this is always on replay, but I'm glad you were able to join us today, Dorothy. Have not seen you for so long. Hope you're doing well. So let's open up our package, okay? And inside, all right. Oops, there is a couple of little round pieces that I've cut for you. I hope today's the 16th, because that's what it has listed. So there's a couple of round circles, okay? Look for the one, you want the one, I tried to get the little fox in all of them. Oh, you can't quite see. Ah, there he goes. There's one with the little house. That one we're going to keep off to the side. So look at the other side of the little circles. Look at that, so stunning. They're shiny, they're great. So we are going to, so you want those circles, all right? So you get those circles out. Look for the one with the little house. This one in particular we want, okay? There is a small little strip, okay, with some trees on it. You want to look for that also. A piece of red ribbon, all right? Got to add some color into that. And if you look really carefully as you open, there should be a couple of red embellishments there. Okay. Piece of smoky slate cardstock. A dark gray mat. And of course your card base. Have you got all of those pieces there? I sure hope you do. Okay. So what we're going to do now, some of you, you'll notice that the mat, it is not embossed, or it may be embossed. I don't think it is embossed. What you want to do is you want to look for an embossing folder. And if you don't have one, that's okay, because you can still use it without the embossing folder. Okay, so what I wanted to show you, you're going to take the dark gray cardstock, and you're going to get an embossing folder. So I'm going to be using the Wintry 3D embossing folder, and in there there's two. There's one with the pine needles, and then there's one with the snowflakes, and I'm just going to use the one with the snowflakes. Okay, so I'm going to take my embossing folder, okay, and I'm just going to tuck it in and lay it down. Now I know where I look for the logo here, that is going to be up, because when you have an embossing folder you have an up and a down, so the impression with the logo is going to press up, so it's going to come up like this. If I do it this way and there is no logo here, the impressions will go down. Okay, that's just a little note for you. And I'm going to bring in my mini embossing machine. Okay, I'm gonna put it in here, and let's see if this guy will fit. Da, 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 da. So, oh, a little tight, so I'm going to move it over. I want to make sure it fits through. It does not fit through. So I'm going to trim it down just a little bit, and that is just for the mini cut and emboss machine. Okay? And let's see. So the mini cut and emboss machine is really for saving space. But if you can, I highly recommend actually getting the full-size one. If you can do it, get the full-size one, add it to your starter kit. Oh, there we go. Now this fits in. And again, look for the logo. I want it to be up. Okay, I'm just going to put that in. All right, let's try this on the phone then. Okay, I will give you a few minutes to check in. Hopefully that you'll be able to join me and you are able to reload your computer here. I don't know what happened. This has happened a couple of times. I think I'm going to have to figure out what is going on. So, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So comment below to let me know if you're still here. Oh, okay, a couple of people have figured out to come on. I do apologize. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm having problems with my IT issues. Okay, yes. All right. Okay, so let's continue on and get this. All right. Okay. As I mentioned, in the hinges on these plates, it says insert embossing folder hinge first. So there are little numbers, so I can see I'm going to need plate number 1 on the bottom. So let's get that. So let's look for plate number 1. I am so discombobulated now. So there's plate number 1. And I am going to put the embossing folder on. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to put the plate on top that says number 4. So number 1 on the bottom, my embossing folder with the paper, and there is number 4. Hi, Cindy and Jane. I'm glad you were able to figure it out. And we're going to run this guy through. Okay. All right. Let's run him through. Let's go. And as it runs through, it's going to press the cardstock and it's going to look great. So let's take a look here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oop. Now I'm going to take these little plates away. And there we go. And now I'm going to take it away. And there you can see it is embossed. Looks fantastic. I love this. So as I said, it's pressed up and this is the side we want. Okay. So like I said, the embossing folder is great to have, but if you can, try and get the larger one because more things will fit through that. It is a little bit more money, but you will be very happy with the larger one and you'll be able to do a little bit more with that. Okay, so let's take a look. I just want to make sure. Okay, we are going to place this on the cardstock, on the card base, which is smoky slate. And there is a bit hanging over. And what I want to do is this piece is a little larger or longer than it should be. Now, I did that because I wasn't sure if you want these trees on the top or if you wanted the trees on the bottom. So that's why I left it a little larger. Okay. So that is just for you. I am the type of person, I don't like to glue everything down quite yet without laying it down. Okay. So that's why I do that. So let's get our little circles. Okay, we're going to get our little circles. And there's a cute little one with the house and the fox. Hopefully you got a little house and the fox. And I'm going to place this down here. And, oh, there's some trees. And I'm going to lay them down. Now, some of these are going to come off the card, but that's okay. So this is where you're going to decide, do you want to move this up higher? Do I just want the 3 on here? Because you can do just the 3, right? Will look just as nice. Do you want to use some of them that fall off the card? So have it lower down and a little bit tighter together. Okay. And this is where you kind of move them all around. And, you know, you take a look and see where the trees are and how you would like it. I kind of like it like this. Or if you have snowflakes, you may have snowflakes, and it's because this is all that I had left. So you may have some that have the gray snowflakes on here. Okay, so you just kind of move them around and place them up down on the card like that. So there's the little house, and there's the snowflakes. If you're like me and this is all you have, flip them over and decide what side of the paper you want to use, because it's going to look really nice on either side on whatever you choose. Okay. So I'm going to use them and have them so that they fall off. So the reason now I'm going to move the card base away. And I know that this piece is going to be on the edge on the right. So I'm going to add a little bit of glue. I'm going to use this liquid glue. And I don't need a whole bunch because this liquid glue is actually very strong. It is a really good glue and it holds very well. It also gives you the opportunity to move things around. So it gives a bit of a slide. So I'm going to just trim that off. Okay. And you can see on the back, now the images are facing down. They look just as nice. You know, sometimes it's hard to choose which side you want to use. Okay. So I have that glued down. And I'm not wrapping any ribbon around. So I am actually going to glue this onto the card base. All right. So let's glue this onto the card base. I'm just going to add a little bit around. Whoops. There we go. Make a little design. And I'm going to place it on. And this gives me the opportunity that I can, like I said, I can kind of move it around a little bit, the liquid glue. Okay. So like I said, the cardstock, if you are going to purchase cardstock, do it either today, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. So it is on sale. This is the time to stock up. Today, what I'm going to do is actually go through an inventory. I have listed on my page what colors are the most prominent in the new catalog. So take a look at that and see if you have those colors. So I actually went through and I tallied to find out which ones are the most prominent. Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm going to place that on there. Oh, I should have actually glued that first. So let's place this on. I'm going to glue this down. I'm going to start at the top. I want a little bit hanging over. And actually, it's going to look actually pretty good hanging over onto the card base instead of trimming it. Oh, and my trees are crooked. So that's a good thing about the liquid glue. You can always move it around. All right. And I'm going to put the next one. I'm going to glue my next circle. Like I said, yours may have snowflakes. I didn't have any snowflake paper left over, so I had to use this one. And I'm going to place that a little tighter. And then the little house. Isn't that cute? The little fox. I love that. I think that's my favorite. Place that down. And the last one is actually going to fall off, and I will trim that once I glue that down. Put the glue a little closer to the top. There we go. There, oops. And it is falling off, so let's trim that. That one's falling off. Trim it. There we go. Where'd it go? Ah. Okay. So now I have my little circles on there. That worked. That looks really nice. Oops. Okay. I like that already. Oh, what do you think? Okay. What we're going to do is we are going to get that little scrap of smoky slate, and we're going to stamp our sentiment on here. Now, in Christmas tree, remember, I see there's this one that has "'Tis the Season." You can actually use a larger one and then, either punch it out or whatever you want. But I want a small one so that it will just kind of be on the card a little bit. And I'm going to be using the ribbon on the top and the bottom. Now, I have two colors. I got the smoky slate, so that would be tone on tone color. And I have the basic gray. Now, I wasn't sure exactly which one I wanted to use. So I am going to get my sentiment on the block, and I'm going to use two. I'm going to do one in each color to see which one I like the best. Okay, so I'm going to open it up, pat and turn. Okay, just make sure all the way across, and I'm going to stamp a sentiment on, and that's really light. Wow, that's really light. So that is not what I'm going to use. So let's go with the basic gray. If you don't have basic gray and you have black, that will look really stunning also. So let's go with the basic gray, the darker one. And I'm just going to flip that over and use the same spot. And that actually looks better. I need to add a little bit more ink. Make sure it's well inked. And I'm going to try it again. Yep. And I'm just going to fussy cut this out, so it's fine if it's there. If it is not quite even. So let's close those up so we don't stick our fingers in it. And I'm going to get my scissors, and I'm just going to carefully cut that out. It doesn't have to be perfectly cut out. This is a handmade card. So it is going to look fantastic. All right. So I'm just going to snip that out. Now I'm going to get my red ribbon. So once you get that cut out, I'm going to get my red ribbon. And I want some of the red to be on the top and the bottom, so to go across. So what I'm going to do is, you can either make a bow if it's long enough. I'm just going to cut some pieces. And I'm going to add some adhesive on the back. You can use tear and tape or regular glue. I'm just going to use the tear and tape because at least it will stick a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to use that tear and tape. Oh, come on. It would help if I had longer nails. There. Okay. Whoops. So I'm just going to pop that ribbon on. Double check. Okay. And in this ribbon, there's stitching. I'm just going to clear that stitching a little bit on the bottom. And I'm going to put my glue again on the back. All right. There we go. Oh, Tracy, thank you for the congratulations. Oh, you're from Vancouver Island. Oh, I love that place. That place is so stunningly beautiful. Oh, we had visited there many years ago. I love it. Love it. I think the whole country of Canada is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So Tracy was saying, she's congratulating me because I had, they did awards and recognitions, and I had placed for leadership as spot number 5 in Canada. And I'm very proud of that. Thank you, Tracy. So it was a lot of fun. So I'm just going to add another piece onto that. There we go. Now it is a little longer, but that's okay. What I'm going to do is cut it so it's just clearing the left and right of the sentiment. Okay. If you don't want it to be just clearing the left and right, that's okay. Make it right butt up against the sentiment. You cut that right off if you like. This is all on how you like to do it. Okay. So we're going to take our card, bring it back in, and I am going to get some dimensionals and pop them on the back of that sentiment. And I think the red acts as a little bit of a kind of a bling of color. It brings it in a little bit. So I'm going to bring that over and right onto there. Okay, there we go. Now, that card is nice just the way it is. Okay, if you want to step it up a little bit more, you can always add some Wink of Stella, which is like a little paintbrush, and paint on some of the trees so that they glitter. This is $11. You know what? For an $11 thing to add to your starter kit or your crafting supplies, it is so worth it. It just adds a little bit of sparkle. So you want that on there. So I'm going to add it to some of the trees. Okay. So that's one way to step it up. Just a little bit. Okay. Another way, so that was the Wink of Stella. And where did those little thingies go? Those little embellishments. There they are. What I'm going to do is take these little red embellishments and I'm going to pop them on throughout the card just to add a little bit more design to it. Okay. It doesn't take much to bring a card from fantastic to wow. So that looks really great. I love that. That is a beautiful, beautiful, very simple card. Couple of circles, strips of paper, the embossing folder. Love it. It looks fantastic. So again, take a look at the Christmas to Remember to add it to your starter kit or any of your supplies. Don't forget to order your cardstock today and your inks, right? Maybe you want to add some inks. They are on sale. Great time to stock up. Okay, you want to do that? So tell me what you think about that card. I love it. Like I said, oh, hold on. Never, whoops, where do we go? Never, whoop, there we go. Never judge designer series paper by the catalog. I'm telling you, they're gorgeous. They're fantastic. Look for the paper share coming up. It is posted now. So I think it was $50 and is it 9 or 10 different packages you get a little bit of. So the designer series paper looks great, makes great cards. Okay, let me know what you think. And don't forget, join me for bingo. I hope to see you and get that extra bingo card. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.